I'm Mayanne Nelson, Communications Director for the Board of County Commissioners, and it's been a really good year for the communications team. Probably the biggest project that was the most impactful for the county in 2014 was the implementation of a new logo and a branding campaign. It started late in 2013 with really visiting with the commissioners about what we wanted to portray as an image for Polk County into the future, and talked about the process of taking the existing logo at that time, the familiar orange and green that lasted for decades as the county logo, and moving that to seal. It's now the county seal being used on all official business. You'll always see it in the boardroom, in the back of the room, because that's where all the meetings are for the BOCC. And so we've kept that going, but we've also implemented a brand new logo that really says who we are reaching out into the future. Polk County is the crossroads of Florida, and it's the crossroads of Florida's opportunity. With the green grass and the citrus that we have in agriculture, the blue lakes, the sunshine 330 days a year or more, it's a great place to grow, and it's a great place for economic development and tourism in Polk County. In February, when the Board of County Commissioners gave us approval for the new logo and the new branding campaign, we really moved into high gear working with Information Technology Division with the county to implement a new website, which our goal was to be finished and up and live by October 1st, which is the beginning of the new fiscal year. We were able to meet our goal with a brand new website, and I encourage everyone to take a look at it. It's www.polk-county.net.
Trying to navigate on our old website was very difficult. When we were trying to go through to figure out, exactly how much was there. We had discovered, what was it, some 35,000 content blocks, and so part of my goal was to make sure that we reduce that content. If you ever go into a restaurant, in some of those restaurants they have these huge menus, and you're flipping through this menu, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to eat here,
Yeah.
Well, sometimes that's what happens with a website. You can get too much information on there, or it becomes cluttered, and especially over time, if you don't manage it very well, your websites just become very unusable. And during this next phase that we were going through, we wanted to make sure that we were positive about making sure that we engaged that citizen or that resident, when they were going to be using the website, to where they could find exactly what they needed. And the first way to do that is start to reduce some of that content. So we had about almost an 85% reduction overall in the content that was on the
It was quite a bit.
It was a lot of it was a lot of work. Social media is becoming big. It's been big for several years now, and especially in government. Government needs to continue to find ways to engage and start to use social media a little bit more. And I know the county's done a very good job. We just haven't done it any justice on our old website. And of course now I think we're doing a very good job. Some of the icons that you'll see there at the top are, being able to engage not only with Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, but we also have what's called a social media wall. And we have other things like maybe Instagram and Pinterest accounts that we use inside the county as well. And that kind of just is more like going to a sports bar and having all the TV showing all the football games at one time, and that's basically what we're doing with our social media, and it's a very nice feature that I think everyone will actually enjoy.
And you can filter through that as well. So if you don't want to see all of the Facebook posts that we make on there, and you just want to see YouTube and the PGTV episodes that they put on. You can filter that out as well.
Yeah, you'll see the little icons at the very top of that bar. You just click on those little icons that everyone's familiar with, and it just kind of begins to filter things in and out for you.
Probably the messiest project that we had all year long was taking our PGTV studio and doing a redo of it. For 10 years of PGTV, we were a little bit handcuffed with the size of the studio, being that it was. Camera depth was a challenge. We had some things that we had to work around. So this year we made it one of our missions to expand the studio and really upgrade our facilities as part of the 10th anniversary of PGTV. So with the new logo for Polk County, we came up with a new logo for PGTV, again that shows vision and depth of what we do, and a lot of forward thinking with a bold statement. And we did a lot of work in transforming our studio into a beautiful facility that it is today, on par with any kind of network facility that you might see in any major city or even in New York representing the country. So it's really been a good year for PGTV. 2014 was a great year for the Communications Division. We're really excited about some of the secrets we have in store for you in 2015.